Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is one of the most interesting that I've done yet. What have they realized about you? And this is the person who is on your mind. In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Okay, so each group has 2 different images. Okay, so this is group 1, this is group 2, and this is group 3. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so what have they realized about you? And this is the person who is on your mind. Okay, so they're being represented here by the owl, okay, which is magic. But the way that this message comes about is a little different than normal, okay? It says, choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. Okay, so the first thing that this person realizes about you guys is that even though they're being represented by the owl here, there is an aspect of you that comes through in this card, okay? They know that like you can see through the BS, okay? You can see through deception and lies. You are very in tune with your intuition and inner knowing. So this person knows that you're very no nonsense and you can see immediately like through somebody and what they're saying, okay? So it's basically like got the feeling of like this person knows that they can't pull one over on you, okay? Like they can't lie to you, they can't try to deceive you. Not only will you see through it, you will call it out and you will cut them out if it comes to you to do so, okay? You guys are definitely somebody not to mess with in that way, okay? I'm getting real Queen of Swords vibes with you guys, even if you're a guy watching this, okay? So they know that. So they're either like in this for real or they shouldn't even bother, okay? So that's like what starts off the tone here. Now, as far as like what they realize about themselves is it's like they need to let go of the past, okay? And make room for a better life. So in order for them to truly like have a connection with you guys, they need to let go of the past, let go of any ties, any hoping for like an ex or a certain person, you know, like all those energetic ties need to be let go of. Like they would have to like start this new chapter with you is what I'm seeing with that, okay? Your guys' energy is being represented by the ram here, okay? Perseverance, you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up and good luck will follow. Okay, well, beyond good luck, like success and abundance will follow. Okay, that's what comes to me about that. But okay, so you guys are definitely coming across as somebody who is strong, ambitious. You have this perseverance that is like unstoppable, okay? Like a challenge comes up, you guys will rise above it. This person, they realize that about you, okay? You are such a go-getter, very fiery, very intelligent, very quick-witted. Somebody who's definitely blazing down their own path. It's got this feeling of like either this person is in or they're in the way, okay? That's the energy that comes to me about that. Like you're not messing around, you know? You want to take off in life, you know, fully is what I'm getting. And this person, they realize that, okay? And, you know, if you're getting like a wishy-washy vibe from them or they're interested one minute and not the next, I honestly feel like this person's not sure that they measure up, okay? So let's dive into all the colorful cards now. All right, so with the Page of Swords reversed, this person really sees that they can't get a read on you easily, okay? Which is interesting to me because I feel like you guys are definitely, it's funny how you kind of like are represented by both of these cards, even though this is your person's energy. You guys are definitely wise, okay, and very intuitive, and you can get a read on people, but they can't quite get a read on you, okay? So it leaves them kind of like feeling like you're definitely mysterious. You're like an enigma. It intrigues them. They don't know what to expect. They don't know what to, they can't quite pinpoint you. So The person on your mind feels like they're constantly discovering you and like new layers to you and depths to you, especially the more that you two talk. They might even be trying to look you guys up on social media, okay? I'm getting like this vibe of like wanting to know more before approaching you, and some of you don't have social media or you're not easy to access, okay? You might have a different name so people can't search you, because for some reason with the Page of Swords reversed, they're not having any luck, or you don't reveal a lot about you on social media, okay? There's just something coming up where they can't still, even through social media, they can't get a read on you. So not in person, not on social media. Interesting. Okay, so with the Hermit here, you know, I feel like the more they get to know you, the more they realize, wow, there is so much to you, okay? You are definitely coming across like this highly spiritual individual. And, you know, it's just you keep elevating. You want those, you know, in your life that are also elevating. It's like you don't need any of that low vibe energy weighing you down, the drama, anything like that. I feel like this person's really starting to realize that about you. And again, like we have the 8 of Wands reversed, which is one of the biggest action cards reversed. So it's like there's definitely, again, that feeling of, I don't know if I measure up, so I'm not going to approach you. I'm not going to take like immediate action yet. Even though I do feel like that is ultimately what they want with the 2 of Cups though. Okay, so with the Page of Fire, it's like this person, you know, they're used to people like chasing them. So the fact that you guys are not chasing them like throws this person as well, okay? And it like makes them want you more. But at the same time, they still kind of like want you to approach them. I find that interesting. I feel like it would kind of make up for their feeling of lack, okay? That's what they think anyway. I think ultimately like they are gonna hit you up, but if they don't, it's not personal. It's literally because like they don't feel like they measure up. They might not be where they want to be in life either, okay? I'm getting that with the 2 pages here. I'm just getting a real like somebody who could still be in school, not where they want to be at financially, or, you know, they're on their way. I see that. It's just, it's not happening as quickly as this person would like, or if they are working. I don't feel like they're doing what they want to be doing, okay? So it's all kind of like a reflection, like of not being where they want to be. Even if that doesn't bother you, it bothers this person, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. With the 6 of Air, they do know like eventually they're going to get past this block they feel to taking action. But, you know, in the meantime, it's kind of like they're waiting. They're waiting for a sign, you know, from the universe. They're waiting to hear from you. They're waiting for the light to dawn on them, like this inspiration with the Ace of Air here. And then I feel like they, you know, they could take action sooner than expected. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with that. So that's interesting, and that's good to see. We do have Virgo standing out. So that could be significant for some of you. Also with Patience, which is Temperance, that's Sagittarius. So we are working with like an earth fire vibe here, but you or your person could be any sign. Okay, so with Patience reversed, okay, so it's like the main thing that your person is realizing is that like they can't rush the process, okay? And that could also be like a realization for you guys as well. I get like nobody wants to wait. Like when your mind's made up, we all have this instinct of wanting things to happen quickly, or we feel like it's not gonna happen, you know, like, but really this card, it is in reverse. So it's kind of like saying like, okay, just chill, take a moment, you know, this is for both of you to just relax and trust the process and the unfolding of it, even if logically it doesn't look like a lot's happening, because there is like a divine timing with the unfolding of this connection, okay? Especially like with Patience or Temperance reversed, it's kind of got that feeling of someone not feeling like their most grounded, confident self. So regardless of where this person's actually at in life, it's more like they need to get in touch with that inner confidence more so, okay? They think it's about what's going on the outside of them, but really, you know, it's about what's going on the inside even more so. And I feel like with the Ace of Air here, they are going to get that realization, okay? You're also dealing with a pretty busy person. That's also like a factor here. But, you know, it'll lessen up eventually though, is what I'm seeing. Okay, so we also have Libra and opportunity. Okay, so this is so interesting how they go hand in hand with Temperance, Patience, okay? Because both of these cards are talking about having this balance and this harmony, okay? That's what creates the flow for things to unfold naturally. So every time like you or your person kind of get frustrated and are like, why is this not happening? You know, what does that mean? It's like, no, okay, like everything is just reaffirming that it's divine timing. You both have to go through what you have to go through before coming together. And then I feel like the more you both are just balanced internally, like the more it's going to speed up the process, okay? Like it's just going to happen more naturally and in like the flow. Also, you and this person might have like a creative collaboration that you both can do, okay? It's actually coming to me too that, you know, if you both kind of like came together with some kind of like project in mind that actually didn't have anything to do with dating, it would allow like room for you two to actually like become something, okay? Because it's like the pressure's off. You know what I'm trying to say? Like when people are just hanging out and you're immersed in an activity that you're into, and I feel like you're both creative individuals, it's like all of a sudden it leaves room for like something to blossom, okay? Yeah, so that's interesting. So because this is what they have realized, I feel like your person's going to realize this, okay? So yeah, group one, it'll be interesting to see what unfolds. Okay, group number one, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number two. Okay, so what have they realized about you? And this is the person who is on your mind. Okay, so instantly when I looked at your guys' cards, what came to me was Rihanna's song, "We fell in love in a hopeless place." Okay, and I'm not necessarily like getting that, you know, like if you work with this person, I'm not necessarily saying that your work's a hopeless place, although for some it could feel that way or appear that way. But like it's more like I feel like you both were kind of going through something, okay, when you met, and it was like completely unexpected, you know, that you two would catch feelings for each other and as quickly as you have. And it's just like one of those things where like neither one of you expected it, okay? And I do feel like you both were kind of going through something that was rough at the time. So a very specific message is coming through for some of you, okay? And if this message doesn't resonate, let it go, okay? And I feel like the rest will. Okay, the very specific message is, for some of you, this person is already seeing somebody, but when you came in, it was like all of a sudden, like they felt this intense connection, okay? Which was completely unexpected. But nonetheless, it shook up their world, okay? And they're not sure what to make of anything right now. And it's kind of got this feeling, you know, with the Lovers underneath the Five of Swords, like this person's got a decision to make between you and this person who fit like their old life, and you who feels like it fits their new life, the new them, the new chapter they want to build in their life, okay? For others of you that does not resonate with, this person is definitely, well, for both people, this, whether it was the specific, this person's with somebody or not, it's like this person has like a head versus heart battle going on when it comes to you for some reason. Like there could possibly be something about you guys that, and them, that isn't practical. But like their heart is definitely magnetically drawn to you guys, okay? That's going to go for those of you that this isn't about somebody else. Okay, so for some reason, those of you that chose pile 2 that it resonates with, this person's having a hard time with everything that they're feeling, okay? And if they try to analyze it, it only gives them a headache, okay? I feel like they just go round and round in their mind, and they don't come to any like actual decision or solution to this. But when they can actually step away, you know, let go of the logical mind and just be in the moment, I actually feel like that's when they get their closest to inspiration and intuition and knowing like what to do, okay? The person who's on your mind also realizes that when they do entertain this idea about you and them, they feel completely like in their element, you know, empowered and like limitless. Like they tap into this limitless nature, okay, with the Magician here. And they really do want to take action towards you, okay, when they are in that wavelength. I see that with the Eight of Fire. In fact, okay, this is like a very interesting, sweet energy. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So both of those like represent like a new beginning. So this person feels like they are so ready to let go of the old life and enter this new life with you, okay? I just see them wanting to enter this new chapter of life. Like with, in fact, here's what's interesting, okay? This person has always like had these ideas of like what they wanted. And now all of a sudden it seems possible. Like before, these were just ideas. These were seeds planted, okay? Things they wanted to manifest in their life. Like what would be their dream life? You show up, other things start happening too, I'm feeling. And like all of a sudden this person just feels like, whoa, like I literally, like this is exactly like, you're like who they've imagined their life with, okay? And these other opportunities that are popping up, it's like the same thing. It's like they imagined it, but they didn't know how or what exactly it would be. And then it's like boom, 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 all this stuff is starting to happen. And this person's not sure what to make of it, okay? That's where this Five of Swords, like really kind of conflicted, confused energy comes in, because it's not, so we can have this dream life, but when you have a current life, it's like, what are you supposed to do, you know? So they're trying to figure out a way to like bridge this gap. And like, what is it they really want? Like now they're being offered in a way, you know, like these opportunities. And this person's just like, what? Like, I feel like a part of them didn't really feel like it was possible to get like what they wanted and what they dreamed of. But it is, you know, and they're fully like, you guys, you make them like feel like the king of water, okay? Or queen of water, if this is a girl you're wondering about. But yeah, it's got this feeling of like they're tapped in and like, you know, connected to their hearts. They're feeling joy and happiness, love, and like, but they really don't know what to do right now. So they're kind of like suspended in this hangman energy, like really hoping for some kind of guidance and insight is what's coming through here. But the one thing that they do, one of the most important things though that they do realize about this is just how amazing you are, okay? And like, you guys are like a unique gem to them, okay? Like they recognize this connection they have with you is unlike any others they've ever experienced. So if nothing else, they're like, this is worth exploring, you know? Like, you know, with the Magician here and the King of Water, it's like they feel like anything is possible. They feel totally expansive, like elevated, and they don't understand it. But something's been activated within them just by meeting you. And like I keep seeing and saying, like they want to explore this. All right, so their energy is being represented here by the elk. Okay, we have nobility. Celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Okay, so this person, you know, okay, something else just came to me too about this connection. So like, if it's not about another person and, you know, It could literally be about something that would rock the boat. So that's why they're like on the fence about this connection with you. And it could be you work with this person. They could be your boss. This is definitely somebody coming across like they have a higher up position in whatever it is they do for work, okay? And they're like on the road to success. And, you know, it's just, they're definitely, and they're really good at overcoming obstacles, okay? They pride themselves on being logical. But like you came in and you shook things up. So just when this person thought they knew where life was going, they're not sure now, okay? I feel like it freaks them out a little bit. But again, this person's like aware enough though to like bounce back from any uncomfortableness and any unsureness. So that's like why you would probably never have a clue that they're even experiencing anything that's like what, you know, and feeling out of their element, out of their comfort zone. But it's like all good though, you know, it makes it to where they can grow and expand and tap back into that limitless nature, okay? Yeah, so this is interesting, group 2. This person realizes like they got to figure out, not necessarily even figure out, because that sounds like dealing with the mind again, that just kind of goes round and round, but like more like get in touch, okay? That's even what the Hangman's about. They need to go inward and really like tap into what is the right path, what is the right choice for them, you know? So if you guys are getting this in action, it's not that they don't want this, okay? If anything, I'm getting that they want this more than like anything, but it's like, there's like a big picture going on that you guys aren't necessarily seeing, okay? Because they are coming across like a private person who's also very professional. They're keeping this on the low for now, but that doesn't mean it's gonna stay that way, okay? Like with the 8 of Fire and the King of Water, this person's like, you know, like they're a very passionate person. They know, you know, when they feel fireworks for somebody, they don't want to let that go. They feel the chemistry, the sparks, the magnetism, the connection with you, all that. They're not just going to let that go. Okay, so you guys, you are represented by the dolphin here, and that is play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence, exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom, go with the flow. Okay, this is so interesting. So even though this energy represents you, that's also like a message for them. Happened with the group 1, it was like interesting how the two energies like intermingle like that. So you guys are definitely this person who's like this lighthearted, carefree, playful individual who makes the best and has fun with each moment, and you bring such joy and liveliness to this person. Like I said, like they don't feel that with just anybody, and they realize that, and they're like, oh no, like I have to explore this connection. Like I never felt so alive like I do when I'm with you, or I think about you, or you two talk, okay? But this message is also meant for them, okay? Inhale confidence, exhale fear, dive into your wisdom, go with the flow. That is exactly what came through to me about this person with the Hangman. They have to go inward, you know, let go of the fear, tap into their confidence, and really connect with that inner wisdom and go with the flow. And then it'll be amazing to see what ends up happening. Okay, so we also have the 11th house, the 8th house, and Jupiter. Okay, so it's interesting because the 11th house is like representing like you and this person are coming across like a friend, okay? And yet, neither one of you see each other like a friend, okay? Like, and it's like somewhere on some level, you both know that like you're on the edge of amazingness. So I feel like you guys are always working on like building yourselves and your life up and like elevating, and this person is too. And like if you two were to come together, it's like you could really like be a power couple who could do like amazing things together, is like what I'm seeing. Like the potential is basically limitless. And with the 8th house here, it's funny because it's like friends who, you know, were definitely attracted to each other, but the feelings grew quickly. With Jupiter expansion, it's like this person, yes, okay, they were initially attracted to you, but then it became so much more quickly. And it's like they just felt so much like happiness, carefree, and just joy, you know? And they don't want to let that go. Like, they don't logically get how they could feel something so quickly for somebody, especially when they're so logical. They trust what they feel. They just have to let go of, like, you know, the thoughts that, like, keep them from this realization and this intuitive knowing, like, to follow your joy and your bliss and go with the flow. It'll be interesting to see what happens, group 2. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3, what have they realized about you? And this is the person who is on your mind. Okay, so instantly when I looked at your guys' cards, what came to me was they didn't realize what I had till it was too late, okay? So that's an interesting way to start off this reading. So if you chose this pile, this person is definitely coming across either like an ex or somebody that you were somewhat romantically involved with, even if you two didn't give it a label, okay? Like, the feelings and the connection were there regardless. And when this ended, it's like you both felt it, okay? You know, this person, what they realize is just how strong you guys are, okay? Like, you come across like the strength card here, and it's like, you know, you just see this look on her face, and with it being half lion, it's like you're reclaiming your crown, okay? And it's so interesting to me that these two cards, you know, came out, like this one underneath this one, and they both have this look on their face that is just so fierce, okay? That's you guys. You guys are coming across like you are fierce and you've got your crown back, okay? And you're not letting anybody, like, take it away, okay? So this person's like, wow, okay, you know? And I feel like, you know, with all these reversals, okay, we have the 7 of Cups reversed, the 2 of Swords reversed, and the 10 of Swords reversed, as well as the 9 of Fire and 5 of Water. It's like this person did not realize the extent of, like, the heartbreak that they were going to feel when this ended, okay? Until it happened. And then they were, like, completely heartbroken, regardless if they've ever told you that or wrote, you know, a post or status about it. Doesn't matter. That's exactly what this person went through. I see that with the 5 of Water being, like, at the center of all this, okay? And even with the 7 of Earth here reversed, like, all these cards, there's so many reversals. And it's just like, they're just like, oh my gosh, you know, like, they just didn't realize it. It's like a rug got ripped out from under them. Their whole world, like, flipped upside down, okay? So here's also what they realized. They realized how strong they felt when they were with you, okay? Whether you two were in an actual relationship or not, it's like the commitment feeling was there. And then it's like, you know, they played with fire and it ended and they realized, oh my gosh, like, I messed up, is like the feeling I'm getting here. And I would do whatever to take it back. They might not even have played with fire necessarily, although this is kind of like standing out to me. It's just like they feel like they messed up somehow, though. Like, made a mistake. And they wish they could take that back and make things right with you. But they feel like, is it too little too late? Okay. But, like, there was definitely, like, this undeniable connection with you. Put it this way, this person feels like this was a learning experience for them, okay? And when I say, like, they made a mistake, that doesn't even have to do with, like, anybody else, okay? I'm not even getting that. I just feel like something happened to where this person feels like they made a mistake, period. Which shifted things between you two. Yeah, in fact, it's just got this feeling of, like, this person feels like, oh my gosh, if I had known better, I wouldn't have had to learn the hard way. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I see they want to communicate with you, and, you know, with the 2 of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Swords reverse, I do feel like that's the lesser of the, like these two upright are actually worse to me than reversed. So there is still a bit of hope for them in this connection with you. Okay, and there must be with you too, or you know, you wouldn't even care to click on it, right? Like there's like this, some kind of like a silver lining coming through here. Okay, so their energy is represented by the elephant, which is greatness. Love is your strength. Leadership is your path. Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. You can overcome any problem. You will naturally and easily achieve success. Okay, so this person, they definitely have a big energy to them that's being represented by the elephant. I feel like they are a very grounded individual, and yet love is their strength. So they definitely, I get the impression, you know, they do mean well. They are guided by the heart. In fact, I feel like this is what draws you two together, is like this heart connection that you both have, okay? Bit of a 5D connection between you and this person, okay? You two could kind of like know what each other are going through or feeling through songs, dreams, synchronicities, okay? So you do have like your way of like being connected and like communicating, even if you two aren't in communication. I do feel like they realize that as well. So they're definitely like somebody who is out to inspire others in whatever it is that they do. So I do feel like you two are very similar in this way. So I understand you could be hearing this and be like, what? Why are you saying all this about this person who messed up? But really, I'm getting like deep down, they did not mean to. It was a learning experience. And it's just like what they had to go through. Okay, you guys are being represented here by the cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. Okay, yeah, my group 3s, you guys are definitely independent, self-sufficient. I don't need no man or woman. No, I'm kidding about that last part. Although, I do feel like you guys are kind of like that a little bit, okay? Kind of like you've been there, done that. If somebody is interested in you, they need to kind of like prove themselves, right? That's what I'm getting with you. Either way, you're definitely traveling down your own unique path. You guys are striving to have like a more unconventional life, is what I'm seeing. Your intuition is strong. You guys are like a natural healer. Some of you could literally be healers, okay? You could do Reiki, massage, energy work. Okay. You could heal through your words. I'm just getting like all different avenues. Either way, your presence could be healing, you know? Like anybody into this spirituality. So this is interesting. So this person like knows, they realize this about you. You guys are very intuitive and spiritual, and you are independent. Okay, so it's like you're not the type that acts like, oh, you know, you did me wrong, you know, I'm gonna just give you another chance because I'm lonely. And no, you guys aren't like that. Okay, you're really independent. You want somebody who matches where you're at in life, and this person realizes that. In fact, here's what's interesting, okay? If you guys have social media, or if they've seen you in person, they feel like, kind of like you have this unfazed persona, okay, despite what happened to you guys. And this person thinks, wow, like, look at you, living your best life, acting like you don't need them or need anybody for that matter, okay? It can be a little bit intimidating, and I feel like this person's not sure what to make of you right now, okay? And they want more than ever to like get a glimpse or an insight into, do you miss them? Would you want to give this another go? Like, could you two actually get past this? Okay, like that's what they really want to know. So if you do have social media, I see them trying to check it out, even if you two aren't friends, you know, just trying to gain any insight they can. So like you guys are getting a read on them, they're trying to get a read on you, but I don't feel like they're having much luck with it, okay? But yeah, they just feel like, you know, just like you don't care anymore, kind of. Like that's what they figure if you're able to post yourself, you know, and you guys are like, look, I'm gonna live my life whether you're in it or not, okay? That's that cat energy, you know? So, yeah. Doesn't mean you don't miss them. I do feel like you both miss each other. They could be doing the same thing, though, you know, like be posting their best life, even though deep down they feel like their best life would be with you, okay? Social media can be a definite fooler in that way, so I would never read too much into any of it. Plus, you guys that watch these readings, like, yes, your intuition, you have great intuition. You kind of know energetically, like, if somebody's kind of like portraying something that's legit or not. You know what I mean? On social media. So I feel like you guys already know. To a point. Okay, so we have Pluto transformation and flow. Okay, so, you know, I feel like this breakup, like, really, like, created this transformation for both of you, okay? And that's what made this, like, the light dawn on this person, and they realized, like, wow, like, I had an absolute gem, you know? And they wonder, like, is it too late? Like, I felt amazing and on top of the world, and, like, anything was possible when with you. Now they feel like their whole world's just been flipped upside down. Don't get me wrong, though. This person I do feel like they're strong as well, and they are going through their own healing, but they still feel like, you know, like deep down, you could be the one, though. That's what keeps this connection going, even if you feel like, why do I still want this person? Like, I should be over them. It's been a while. For some of you, it's been a while, okay, since you've heard this person or seen them. But it doesn't seem to matter. Like, time, space doesn't seem to matter. Like, the connection is there. So yeah, you know, with flow here, I'm just kind of like getting that you two definitely had, when things were going right, like this flow to you, this harmonization, this like in sync, like connection where anything truly was possible. And with the King of Fire over here, I feel like, you know, that's just such an elevated card. It's like you both have this potential to be like a power couple, like, I'm actually getting something about, you know, collaboration, and like you two could give talks together, like do something totally unconventional. And there's like a teacher archetype. I'm not even saying like the traditional teacher, but you guys have like this knowledge that and a message you want to share with the world. So I feel like your guys' life purpose is actually pretty right on. Okay, and with the cat and the elephant, we've got greatness and independence. You both crave the unconventional life where you can totally like just like be in your power and like exude all this amazing wisdom and like knowledge and inspiration that you have. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. And yeah, it's interesting. Okay, I don't know that you both quite realize that yet, but like you will. Okay, like just how grand, it's like the elephant has like a grandeur like energy and feeling to it. So I feel like that's like the energetic dynamic that you and this person have potentially. So it's almost like it's saying like, instead of getting caught up in the details of like what happened, like we have to step aside, you know, and like really like tap into, but what's really going on here? Like what's at the heart of the matter? It'll be interesting to see what unfolds. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.